Alrighty, it is July 2nd, Tuesday. Another day in the books. Not the best of days for me, and we'll go over why that is, so stay tuned. Let's go through what was the plan from last night. I wrote down Devon Energy and copper, and silver. I am not gonna do copper, although I still think this is fine. It's just the options market for this. It's like pretty illiquid, and I've already got my illiquid options in wheat, so I've got enough of those for one portfolio. So that was a plan. Devon Energy, silver. I had mentioned Goldman Sachs, but that was basically just the plan. So a couple of those got filled. So let's just go over current positions, and then we'll throw those in there. So I guess let's start with Dow. Really strong day. Nice close. Those are August 24th, which is like 45 days out. 390 calls. Strike price. 390 strike price. $7.90. Those are currently at $8.85. This looks good still. If this can break out to all-time highs, I think that it'll have some room to run, just given the amount of consolidation here. Let's see what United Health is doing. Yeah. Goldman Sachs. Wow. Look at this one. Nice. I still really like this one. We're still in this one. Equity position at 462 or something like that. No. 459. 459 and 13 cents. So that's cool. That one's working out nicely. Yeah. I mean, this is one of the more bullish charts, in my opinion. So, yeah, I mean, it's about, it could potentially break out, and it's not even any sort of extreme level of overbought or anything. So I still like this one. Emerging markets. Yeah, this one started working today, huh? But not by much, right? But yeah, starting to work. Still in those. Emerging markets. 45 days out. What's that? That's probably August 24th expiration. Those are $1.30. Those are currently $1.45. 42 is the strike price. And then got some ones that are 90 days out, so September something or other, with 42 strike price. I got those at $1.99 2 days ago, maybe, or 3, 4, can't remember. And those are currently at $1.99. So yeah. Then the TQs. Yeah. Strong day for this one. Those are 45 days out, so probably still that same strike price or expiration, August 24th. 73 strike price. Those were $5.65. Those are currently trading at $7.70. So that's nice. Today was a. We'll go over this later. Let's just get through the positions I'm in. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get sidetracked. Let's just keep on keeping on. Robinhood. Man, was this weak in the morning, you know? So weak. Ugh. But no sell rules were broken, just barely. Any close below 22, depending on kind of how it is. If it's on heavy volume, I would probably get out. So, you know, it was pretty close, but no sell rules were broken. So those are 80 days out to expiration, $20 strike price, so you know 10% in the money, $4.08, and is what those got filled for when I started the position, $4.08. Those are currently at $4.60, but you know, I think there's some sort of pricing, like after hours pricing, again, you know, when I write these down right before this video, that, you know, maybe a few minutes after the market had closed or right before or whatever. Sometimes, like I said yesterday in yesterday's video, sometimes the options pricing can get all crazy. So the reason I say that is because yesterday it closed at $4.40. And today, you know, $4.60 with it being down, so that doesn't make any sense to me. But again, there's no sell rule in this, has been broken. Massive base. So like the saying goes, the bigger the base, the higher in space. So we'll let this thing try and work. You know, without a major kind of break in Bitcoin, I don't really see this catching fire. But again, that's just my opinion. And it totally could. So again, I don't let my opinion really dictate how I trade too much. This meets my criteria. And my criteria is an uptrending 200-day moving average, uptrending 50-day moving average, and the other shorter moving averages are moving up and also kind of what do you call that here? Getting closer, but it's not quite the word I was looking for. But getting closer here, pull back here, low volume. So that's always good to see. So I'm going to let these work. The target price on this one, if it does work, will be like 28, but I'll probably get out 26, 27, 26. So that's the target price on that one. Actually, let's do this. Let's see if Fibonacci can help us out. No, that's too far. Let's do this one. Yeah, so see, I mean, I draw these like super conservative. Let's see where this is. Yeah, so 27. Right. Yeah. So my target price would have been 28, but like I said, probably 26.50. I would probably be out of there. Remove. Oh wait. Let's remove drawing. Give me back my pencil. All right. Moving on. L3 Harris. And L3 Harris was awarded some sort of contract today, which is cool. I don't know. Oh, look at this. It says the U.S. Navy approves design plans for next generation FA-18 electronic warfare system. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, this is fine. Hasn't broken any sell rules. Again, I have a full position on in this one, so there's really nothing else to do with this other than sell it when it hits my target, or sell it when it breaks a sell rule. A sell rule being broken for me would be a close below the 50-day moving average and target price of, see, I had it up here at 232. That seems a little ridiculous. I don't know what I was thinking. At this day right here, and then this reversal, I thought, oh my God, 228 is the perfect, was a good target price. Very conservative target price. I'd kind of messed that one up. So yeah, 228 to 232, I would be pumped on. Wheat, the wheat ETF, super liquid. Just trade equity in this thing. I don't know why I don't. But those are so 32 days out to expiration. $5.50 strike price, which I have no idea why I did that. Like, I really don't know. Normally I would do like 5, like way in the money, but it is what it is. 23 cents, and those are currently at 18 cents. So again, I mean, this thing, if we're getting into when time to decay starts to get bad and starts to really accelerate, and so if we're not going to get a strong move up in these here in the next week or so, I will probably sell these. Goldman Sachs, we talked about that. Yeah, that chart looks great. We went over that. Robinhood, I do have an equity position in that as well. At $22.07. So I haven't really done anything with that, actually. I haven't added to it. I haven't really done anything. I'm cool with my position in Robinhood. I'm not going to do anything. Maybe over here, if this can get over 25, maybe kind of get aggressive with a shorter dated call option and play a move from like 25 to 26. So yeah, if that happens, we'll see. Palantir, I got out of Palantir today. So right here was basically my target price. Now that is something that I didn't discuss as my that's not true necessarily. I did say 27, right? Yeah, I said 27, and depending on how the price moves up to around 27, I'll see what happens. And it just kept getting, it's not that good of a close here. So I got out at 24. Oh wait, no, that was the fill. That was the cost basis. Sold $26.07. I got in $24.23. And so that is a 7.5 6% gain in the books. So that's cool. That was cool. That was a quick one too, you know, and just a straight equity position. That's always nice. Hit my target and got out. This did kind of sell off in the afternoon. I stopped watching it. But yeah, you know, it is kind of interesting, right? I got out like somewhere in this area. Oh no, wait, I probably have it written down actually. Yeah, I do. 7:22. All right, so 7:22 a.m. Pacific time. Sold $26.07. And that's really because of this price action. I looked at it and thought, you know what? I'm not going to try and get greedy and squeeze everything out of this. It's close enough to my target price. And sold off, right? You know, I'm not watching like each individual ticker symbol that I'm in, you know? So I kind of click around through various ones. And, you know, by the time I got to this, I saw, oh, well, you know, it's down here, but, you know, I'm happy with the trade and I'm not going to try and get greedy with it. And just took the gain. And then up here, I thought, man, this thing still looks really good. But then I sold off. So yeah, I mean, I got a Palantir trade right. Like I said, when I placed this trade, I've had a couple great ones with Palantir, but overall, not. I wonder what, like, you know, if, like, overall, if my trading of Palantir, if I'm even profitable or not. Who knows? These jagged things always screw me up. But anyways, this one was a profitable one. It was good. Yeah. So now let's move on to Devon Energy. I think it's Devon. I think I heard somebody say Devon is the way to pronounce it, but who knows? So this one was from the video last night. I said, dang it, you know, I wish I would have seen this the last couple of days, and I didn't. But such is life. Equity position at 11:15 is when I placed the trade, 11:15 in the morning. So, like, right here or something. $47.86. So, yeah, must have been right here. This looks good to me. Why would I want to be in Devon Energy? Oil has started acting better. Although Biden is trying to sell, you know, some oil to bring the price down for July 4th, I saw, or something along these lines. Don't care. You know, again, there's a million reasons for and against something. So don't care. I would like some energy exposure. And Devon Energy has worked in the past, and I like the chart. It's a good risk to reward. I don't necessarily think that this is the best. I think Diamondback Energy is the best looking. I need to look into the fundamentals on Devon Energy and Diamondback. Kind of go through those together, so we can see. I should probably write that down so I don't forget. And FANG books. All right, that'll be for the video for tomorrow night. We can kind of go through that together. So this one, if I'm, you know, wrong about this, I'm about $46 or so. So that's risking what, $1? So what is that, 3% or something? You know, somewhere around there, 3-ish%. Which is good for me. I'll take that trade. It's around 3%. You know, you've got. We'll have to figure out the target price, but we'll see how this acts around this 50-day moving average. It's down sloping, so you're gonna get some shenanigans going on, and then if and when it does cross this 50-day moving average, it'll be kind of funky. It'd be cool if it acted like this, though, huh? Not much shenanigans there. But for the initial, so this 200-day moving average hasn't really started moving up. This thing hasn't really caught fire. So I would not be holding this one, you know, for too long. So probably around 50. We'll see what happens. So it's like a 3-to-1. So yeah, almost a 3-to-1 risk to reward. So that's it's worth it. And I wanted some energy exposure. Altair. Oh, silver. Oh yeah. So I got into silver. And this morning I think I had my, I forget exactly when or where I had set my my alert to get in, and it wasn't like I was setting some super precise alert. It was basically just an alert of like, hey, the stock is moving up. I think I like put it up here, right? It was something like that. It was probably like literally right there. Actually, yeah. Here's how we can tell. So let's see. I have it written down. So it's 6:51 in the morning. Yeah. Yeah. So as it's ripping, the alert got triggered, and I was like, all right, I'm going long silver. September 20th is the strike price. I got those. September 20th is the expiration. $26 strike price. So in the money, nice in the money. Oh yeah, longer dated. So $2.11 for those contracts. Those are currently at $1.99. We could have done this a bajillion times better. I just was not in the greatest frame of mind today, and that's where mistakes were made today. And I just want to trade mistake free, right? And then the money follows. So that was the first mistake that was made, and then we'll go through some other ones. So yeah, mistake number one was there. So that's it for the current nope, I lied. There's one more. Amazon. Here's another one that I don't know if it was a mistake or not. See, I was trying to think about this as I was placing this. Is this a mistake? Like, am I fighting here? Am I reaching for something? You have Amazon at all-time highs for legitimate reasons, I believe. It's not really any sort of extreme territory, although it is on shorter time frames, but I always defer to longer time frames. So we went after this one. Probably right here. Let's see the time. 11:52, August 24th. So that's 38 days to expiration. That's a shorter time frame than I normally like. But I don't plan on holding this one that long. So, not long at all. So, if I'm not planning on holding this longer than a week or 5 days, right around 40 days to expiration is okay. 60, something like that. And that's just for me. People would think that's ridiculous. You can get like week out call options. I just don't, I don't like risking 100%, or 80 or something. I just don't. I don't. But some people make it work, and that's cool. So this one, those got filled at $10.35. Those are currently at $10.22. When was that? 11:52. So it's like right here. Oh wait. Yeah. So 11:52. The close saved me. But those are fine. I would imagine a strong move through 200, and this could get propelled higher. So it's worth a shot. And I don't know if you guys can relate. Sometimes you have like a good trade in a name. You're like, oh yeah, this one, just worked out, right? So, those are all the positions. Now let's go over to futures. And let's talk about what mistakes there were. So I placed a single futures trade today, a single one, at 9:05 Pacific time in the morning. Oh yeah, right here. Right there, 54. Yep, 54. And got out at 58 for 4 ticks, which is $20 a contract, but after your commission or fees or whatever, it's like 17. It's like 16 something. So, it's really nothing. Now, why was this a mistake? One, well, it turned out to be a nice strong trend day for markets. As we can see, boom. That would have been massive. Same with NASDAQ, Jeez, when was this? So 9:05 or something? Yeah, right around in here. This is where I placed this on Dow Jones. So, one, it was a mistake because I didn't really have a target price for this when I placed this trade. Really had no target price. So that's a huge, huge mistake. And so that was mistake number one. Mistake number two is that after this turned out to be a nice strong day, I did nothing. I didn't go after this at all. So why did I not go after this? I think just my brain has been a little bit foggy today, and that's due to not getting good sleep the last couple nights, going to sleep too late. So how do we fix foggy brain and these dumb mistakes? Go to sleep earlier. So that's why I had said, not a good day, because I mean, it was a cool day. It was fine, but I had left money on the table. These fit my criteria for how I trade futures. I just was foggy and made mistakes by not going after this. I didn't go after it. I don't know why. I didn't even really want to either, which is weird. But again, it was just kind of foggy brain. I'm like, so we'll fix that mistake by getting good sleep. Alrighty, that's it. That's enough with that crap that you guys don't care about. Now let's move on to the best part. Elation and capitulation. Elation has to be Elon Musk. Why? Because Tesla has been ripping. Wow, look at that after hours. Nice. Look at this. Wow. 10% today. Yesterday was like 6. I mean, just completely blew through 200. Just like, see you later. So, Elon's elated. Out there dancing around for sure on the showroom floor. That's cool. It's funny how Tesla is such a controversial stock, People either love Elon or like they hate him or, I think overall he does good, and he's funny as hell. So, I root for him. Why not, insanely smart. So, yeah, I root for him. And he's funny. Dang, right here, though. That looks like some sort of resistance level, huh? But again, I'm not in this one, so who cares about my opinion? So that one is cool. Why is it surging? Well, some sort of delivery news. And I think Rivian too. I think deliveries are up. Maybe the worst is over for Tesla. I don't know if you guys listen to the earnings calls back in here. But I always will listen to Tesla's earnings calls. Again, because Elon is freaking hilarious. And it's really cool to listen to his vision for the future. It's just really cool. But they were like the most negative sounding earnings calls that I've ever heard. It was so weird. I remember seeing memes going around where it's like, Elon must be short the entire stock market the way he's talking. And I was like, yeah, But so maybe the worst is over because, he was really kind of negative. So it could be the worst is over. Deliveries are up. I don't know where I saw this. Let's just type this in so I don't have to keep looking for all this crap. Oh, another reason with the futures why I was getting all giddy. Is that the right word? No. Hesitant. Was because freaking Jerome Powell was talking today. And, I don't want anything to do with that. Sometimes that can work out amazing, and other times I've gotten absolutely wrecked, in like seconds. So I typically tend to stay away from days like that unless it's a perfect setup. And granted, today wasn't a perfect setup for me, But anyways, he was done talking by like 10 in the morning Pacific time anyways. Target raise to 300. So the deliveries fell. But here it says better than expected Q2 deliveries. Okay, so maybe they were like, yeah, deliveries aren't going to be good and they're better than what they thought, but still not that good. Tesla will disappoint investors despite better than expected Q2 deliveries. Anyways, there's Tesla. Cool. Let's move on over to capitulation and Chewy. You know, I know this is like a couple days late on reporting this, um, but you know that GameStop guy, um, I guess, was in this one. It came out and said he was in this one. Despite companies improving fundamentals. Yeah, they could be. I have no clue. From investor Roy Kitty. Dude, that guy made money this last time around with GameStop. I don't know if you guys followed that or saw it, but it was insane amounts of money. So that's always cool. Love seeing that, you know, people making money or whatever. Anyways, yeah, I mean, capitulation from anyone buying in here on the hype that, you know, Roy and Kitty was involved in this. Because that's a huge loss at this point. And I wonder if people, nobody learns ever. And I think it's because human nature doesn't change, you know, like, you know, people go to casinos all the time to try and make money. And don't get me wrong, I like gambling too. I enjoy it. I just don't ever, I like it less and less the older I get. But regardless, you know, I still have fun gambling. Like, I'll enjoy myself. But I don't look at it as a way of making money. I go there as like entertainment, you know, with a certain amount of money that I'm like, you know, I'm willing to lose and sit and get some drinks and freaking, you know, watch some sports game that's on or whatever, play some table game, you know, but I don't like look at it as a way of making money. So I was thinking, you know, so many people do, but I mean, how many people can consistently do that? I mean, you're talking about like next to none. I mean, unless you're a legitimate card counter that's like legit, and there are some, and they clearly have made it work because they can put the odds in their favor. But you know, if you're just like me, who has little to no strategy, right? You know, play blackjack, got like the card, I'm like, you know, whatever. High fiving every once in a while. You're not going to consistently ever make money, never. And I don't know why people continuously go in there expecting that. And same thing with like with Chewy. I mean, or these or like GameStop. I mean, some people crush it, right? But there's like the select few that, you know, I mean, so you're going to have to scalp this if you're going to get in and get out. And I mean, sheesh. You know, I mean, you got to think how many people have bought all up here. I mean, so many, huge volume. You know, just to kind of get rugged, and kind of same thing with Chewy. Although you know what they say, it's not a loss until you sell. That's another saying that I find hilarious. It's not lost until you sell, dude. So this one will be interesting to see how it kind of shapes up, because this is like not the worst of looking charts. Oh God, am I gonna talk myself into this one? I'll see. We shall see. So I think that's it for this video. That's it for this video. I will probably come back with a plan for tomorrow, but the plan for tomorrow is probably going to be fairly simple. So anyways, all right, later guys. Thank you.